Hey guys, welcome back to Homesteading Off the Grid and another morning ramble. If you're keeping score, this is only the third morning ramble for 2019. However, it's only the second that you're going to be able to find on the channel because the other was deleted, the one I did a few days ago. I'm going to tell you why. I got notes. Excuse me, I've been having some throat problems and it's cold. I'm going to do something today towards the middle or the end of this video that I have never, ever done on this channel. This channel is more than 2 years old now. And for the first time, and probably the only time and last time, which, I mean, I don't know. Who knows what the future might bring. But for the first time, I'm going to plug another YouTube channel. I'm going to direct you to another YouTube channel, and I'm going to recommend another YouTube channel. I made a video a few days ago, which was actually a morning ramble. It was 20 minutes long, and it got a lot of views in a short period of time. As far as, you know, our channel goes, it had like 5,000 views in less than a day, which is pretty good for us. And it wasn't about Bigfoot, Sasquatch. It was just kind of about how we're doing things, why we're doing things, the way we're doing things, and all this kind of stuff. And so the views were coming in, the comments were coming in, they were supportive, it was making me feel good. But I realized something. The people who were commenting, I'd never really seen comment before. It was a silent majority. I mean, it was the people who watch our channel when there's something on they want to see, and when there's not, they don't. They go on to another channel or whatever, or maybe they'll go back and watch another video they've seen before that they like. But I wish I could remember this woman's name. She left a comment. I've never seen her comment before, and if you're watching this, I'm terribly sorry. I wish I remembered your name, but I can't even get the comment back now because the video's gone. It's been deleted. She said, and I really want to share this with you. She said, in essence, Kevin, I always enjoy what you do, whatever it is. You need to stop jading. Jade, J-A-D-E, okay? Stands for justifying what you're doing or why you're doing it. You know, if it's like the content we create, arguing your position behind it, or whatever it is you're doing, that's not hurting anybody, that's something you're doing because you simply enjoy. Stop defending and stop explaining. J-A-D-E. Stop justifying, stop arguing, stop defending, and stop explaining. And I thought, wow, I've never heard that. I mean, or maybe I have, but I couldn't remember hearing it. But so this stuck with me. You know, I don't keep a notebook to write down good ideas. I was at some cheerleader, when I was a stockbroker many years ago. I did that for 8 years, my first 8 years out of college, and we would have these rah-rah pep meetings every quarter and listen to these guys talk about why they were so great. And this one guy recommended what he called an aha book, where you just write down, you get a good idea, write it in a notebook, get a good idea, write it in a notebook. And I thought, aha, maybe if I did things just like that guy's doing it, maybe I could produce just like that guy. Well, I carried the aha notebook around with me for a while. It didn't work. You know what? That guy, and he was a really good producer and a really good guy, but his way worked for him. It didn't work for me. And I thought, well, why didn't the aha book work? Well, years later, when I really started pursuing my writing with a passion and a vengeance, and I discovered the book On Writing by Stephen King, my favorite writer, he talked in there about the idea of having a notebook for good ideas. He said he doesn't do it. He says because the good ideas will stick with you. He says if you're keeping a notebook to write down your ideas when you get them, basically you're going to have a notebook filled with bad ideas. He said the good ideas, it's like a colander or a sifter. You put all this stuff in there, you shake it around, the stuff that's no good goes through the holes, but the good, the chunks, the true nuggets of gold will stay in the sifter. I found that to be true for me. So when I'm days after reading the comment this wonderful woman left on this channel about jade, and it's still in my head, that lets me know there's something to this. This is a nugget right here. So I did a little further research. Now here we go. I'm getting ready to, again, the reason I don't plug other channels, and no offense to any other content creators out there, 90% of them are wonderful people. They have no malicious intentions. They want to do the share for share thing. Hey, let's help each other, all this stuff. Truly innocent intentions. Okay, my wife and I have worked in social media for 8 years. We've run across the other 10% who have other motives, and part of our thing with this channel is we are doing it our way, exclusively between us, she and I. That's it. And it's just because we were burned in the blogging world, and I will not go. I mean, nothing further needs to be said. I'm not going to jade. But I tell you this because I want to show you how powerful it is, and I'm actually trying to send you to this person's channel. I honestly believe many of you watching this right now can get something out of this channel. Okay, the channel's name is Shrink for Men, and it's the number 4, not the word. Shrink for Men. However, this is for, in my opinion, this is channel and the videos this woman makes is for men and women and everything in between. Okay, her name is Dr. Tara J. I want to pronounce it right. It sounds kind of like it French in nature. Palmatia. It's Palmatier. Shrink for Men. Dr. Tara J. Palmatea. I don't know anything about her personal life. I don't know anything about her religious leanings. I don't know anything about her political leanings, and I don't care. If you followed this channel for any amount of time, you know that about me. That stuff, I don't care. If you didn't know that, now you do. This nugget about jade was stuck on my head, so I Googled it. I was reading about it, and then I was directed to Dr. Tara's videos here, and I spent time this morning watching some. I watched one that was 20 minutes long on jading. Okay, the title of the video, I want you to watch this particular video because she explains all this stuff more than me, but the video was titled Circular Arguments, Emotional Reasoning, and Jade. Justify, Argue, Defend, Explain. Okay, I deleted that last video, that last morning ramble, because with the help of the silent majority from this channel chiming in, and this wonderful woman, again, I wish I could remember her name, pointed out this whole jade thing, and my looking into this jade thing made me realize I had not come as far as I thought I'd come in regard to recovery from certain issues. And I spent 20 minutes jading. The fact is that video didn't need to be recorded. It didn't need to be uploaded. It didn't need to be published. And I'm not going to do any more like that. Dr. Tara, I really, guys, girls, watch her video. I almost fell out of my chair because I said aha so loudly when I finally saw myself in what she said when she was talking about this jading stuff, when she said, who's crazier? The person making crazy accusations that aren't true, or the person who's trying to win an argument with the crazy person? I thought, oh my gosh, that's me. I mean, I'm probably crazy too, but anyway, she goes on, and I made another note here. She talks about the fog. You get stuck in this fog when you jade, or when you're jading, or when you're dealing with people who thrive on getting you to jade. You know, you got to watch her video. She's better at it than me. But she talks about how, a lot of times when we're involved with people who are maybe not mentally stable, or maybe they're not emotionally stable, whether it's codependency, narcissism, or what's the other term she uses? Borderline personality types. They like to keep you in a fog. And fog, F-O-G, stands for fear, obligation, and guilt. They can get you jading. They can pretty much control you out of whatever fear that maybe they'll leave, or maybe obligation. Maybe for some reason they're really good at pushing that button that makes you feel obligated to give them what they want, or perform a certain way they want you to perform. Or guilt, A lot of people have been guilt shamed growing up, and that stays with you. People will see that and they'll play on it. And so anyway, that's why that YouTube video was deleted. So what's the answer? You know what? She says it in her video, and again, you've got to go listen to her say it because she says it better than me. Once you realize that the only way to win these sort of interactions is to not have them, stop having them. And there's only one power action you can take when someone comes to you trying to, lasso you into another sort of, another round, another argument, another episode. And that is to simply walk away. Don't jade. Don't justify why you're doing what you're doing. Don't argue your point. Don't defend your position. And don't explain. You just walk away. Live the life you want to live. People have been asking me, have I lost my mind? Yeah, I lost my mind. But it wasn't in the last 2 or 3 weeks. It was about 8 years ago. And I traveled the world searching for it, trying to find it. I never did find it. So if you think I've found it and I've re-lost it, you're wrong. I never did find it. But I found me. And like I said in the video that was deleted, I found out that I have to be the best me that I can be because everybody else is already taken. And I found 2 people who take me for who I am and what I am, despite any quirks or shortcomings, and they love me unconditionally. Most people are lucky enough to find one person in their life, if they're lucky enough for that. I've been fortunate enough to find 2. So it's time to take them, embrace them tightly, and be the best me I can be.